Friends, we can all see that many white bloggers have millions of followers. Please support me too, because my followers are still few. Black bloggers also deserve to be famous. Raised fist medium dark skin tone. My friends, let's unite and lift each other up. Please press subscribe button and like. It was a frigid evening in a small town on the edge of the city. The kind of night where the wind slices through your coat and the streets feel emptier than usual. Inside a small auto repair shop, the steady hum of an old heater filled the silence. Grease-stained tools lined the shelves, and a man with weary eyes worked late, determined to fix one last car before calling a night. His name was Ethan. He was a mechanic, just barely scraping by. Life had not been easy. The bills seemed to pile up faster than he could ever hope to pay them, and his dream of someday owning a larger shop felt like exactly that, a distant, unattainable dream. That night, just as he was switching off the lights, he heard the distinct tap-tap-tapping of crutches against the pavement. He turned and saw a woman struggling to make her way across the icy sidewalk. One of her crutches suddenly snapped beneath her, sending her crashing to the ground with a cry of pain. Without a second thought, Ethan rushed to her side. "Are you okay?" he asked, helping her up gently. Her name was Clara. She explained that she had recently undergone surgery and couldn't afford proper medical equipment. The crutches she was using were old, borrowed, and now broken. Ethan frowned, looking at the snapped metal rod. "Wait here," he said. He disappeared into a shop, came back with a welder, and within an hour had repaired the broken crutch. He even reinforced both of them so they would last longer. When Clara asked how much she owed, Ethan just smiled. "Nothing. Keep your money. You need it more than I do." Her eyes welled up with tears. No one had shown her that kind of kindness in a very long time. She whispered, "Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me." To Ethan, it was a simple gesture, one person helping another. But for Clara, it was everything. A month later, life carried on as usual for Ethan. He was still struggling, still fixing cars until his back ached, and still wondering how much longer he could keep his little shop afloat. One morning, a sleek black car pulled up outside. A driver stepped out and handed Ethan a sealed envelope. Confused, Ethan opened it and nearly dropped it to the ground. Inside was a letter. It read, "Dear Ethan, a month ago, you repaired more than just a crutch. You repaired my faith in humanity. I never told you who I really am. My name is Clara Weston. I am the owner of Weston Industries. Perhaps you have heard of it. You saw me not as money, not as status, but simply as a person in need. That kind of kindness is rare. Consider this gift not as charity, but as gratitude. Come see me." Attached was a check with more zeros than Ethan had ever seen in his life. It was enough to pay off his debts, expand his shop, and finally live without the constant fear of losing everything. Shaking, Ethan went to meet Clara. She was waiting for him in her office, elegant and confident, but with the same warmth in her smile as the night they met. "I wanted you to know," she said softly, "that sometimes the smallest act of kindness creates the biggest change. You fixed my leg when I felt completely broken. Let me fix your dream." Ethan couldn't hold back his tears. From that day forward, Ethan opened a brand new auto repair center, one that didn't just fix cars, but also offered free repairs for single mothers, veterans, and anyone else who was struggling. His small act of kindness to one woman had sparked a chain reaction of generosity that rippled through the entire community. And Clara, she often visited not as a millionaire, but as a friend. Kindness costs nothing, but it can change everything. When you give without expecting anything in return, life is a way of giving back in the most unexpected and beautiful ways.